Fans comparing Caitlyn Kierman to Catra from SheRa is so annoying to me. I want y'all to imagine for a minute that Glimmer and Adora were the ones in a romantic relationship, and Adora and Catra were actually siblings. That would be Kate Vi and Jinx. Jinx and Catra have way more in common than Caitlyn and Catra. Caitlyn has way more in common with Glimmer than Catra. Now, of course, there are some similarities, and this makes a lot of sense because Caitlyn and Jinx are narrative foils and Glimmer and Catra are narrative foils. Those characters in their respective shows exist to be compared to each other. It's just annoying to me to see fans try to compare Kate Vi to Catradora just because they're lesbians in a complex story. The actual story of Catradora is way more like Vi and Jinx. It's just that Vi and Jinx are Catradora if they were siblings instead of lovers. But Caitlyn and Glimmer both come from a privileged background. They both go off the deep end in response to losing their mothers. And they are both the new person in the equation to the Adora in the situation. And Vi is absolutely the Adora, but it's Jinx who's the one that grows up with her and is constantly being compared to her and looked down on and expected to fail. Jinx is the one who gets left and then goes on to her descent into villainy. Caitlyn, from Jinx's perspective, is part of the group that Adora is leaving her for. I think the relationship between Jinx and Vi has the most similarities to the relationship between Catra and Adora out of any two characters in the show. But I would also argue that it makes way more sense to compare Time Bomb to Catradora than it does to compare Kate Vi to Catradora. Because Time Bomb is the childhood best friends to enemies to lovers trope.